Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder, and today I'm once again joined with my friend Jesse. We are watching Narnia, the second one, Prince Caspian. We talked a little bit about what you're kind of hoping to see or thought we might see returning here in the sequel.
I kind of wish the prince will be someone handsome. Not another lion, maybe.
As always, if you want to watch along our full reactions to this, the first Narnia, that's on Patreon. For now, let's just get into today's reaction. Narnia, Prince Caspian.
Do you like this logo or the original logo?
The original with just the blue?
Yeah.
That one makes me nostalgic, although I think I prefer the new one. But the blue one brings me back. I feel like a kid again.
Okay, me too. That was...
May have been a painful labor, but at least we didn't have a House of the Dragon situation.
Have a son.
I guess that's the prince, right?
The heavens have blessed us. The orders, RYYZN. Yes, ma'am.
And has given birth to a son.
Maybe you should have pulled the curtains aside before you shot all
I
those
know.
arrows. Just saying.
It has taken me many years to find this. Use it. Except at your greatest need, everything you know is about to change. Now go.
And the irony is, like, as the kingdom is celebrating a new heir, he's being hunted for his life.
A very confusing beginning.
Which of you superstitious old women wants to spend the night in a cell?
So much for them not following him in the forest.
There's always something about the woods, right?
I mean, in a fantasy movie, you can usually bet on it.
What if it's too deep? He's got hella of the horse. Is there gonna be Snow White?
I'm sorry.
Did you recognize that?
The one that Susan had, right?
Yeah.
You go to St. Finbar's. I've seen you. Sitting by yourself.
Prefer to be left alone.
Shut down.
What's your name?
Phyllis.
I look at Edmund just immediately joins in the fight to help his brother. It's like, no questions asked, let's just do this. That's sibling loyalty.
You're welcome. I had it sorted.
Lucy looks so grow up. I feel like we are growing up with them.
Hard just to walk away.
I shouldn't have to. I mean, don't you ever get tired of being treated like a kid?
We are kids.
Yep.
I do think the mature thing to do would be to walk away.
Pretend you're talking to me.
We are talking to you.
What is that? Feels like magic.
I bet they miss Narnia.
It seems like that.
Moving to a new place without the closet.
Didn't need a wardrobe this time.
Ooh. The beach.
I mean, good choice for a location in Narnia, too.
I know. Where is it? So nice.
I know.
Are there any ruins in Narnia?
I mean, he kind of ruined the moment. I mean, let them have fun for the next like 5 minutes.
Yeah, keep your somber observations to yourself, bro. We're enjoying the beach.
Yeah, I need some sunbathing.
Wonder who lived here.
I think we did.
You see?
What?
Imagine walls and a glass roof.
Lucy always the brightest, right?
He's like, you hold the baby. I got business to do. Okay.
Don't accuse the Lord Protector without proof.
How long are we going to hide behind that excuse?
I apologize for being late. I wasn't aware we were in session.
Me every time we have a Zoom meeting. Inside joke.
Deepest condolences, Lord Miraz. Imagine losing your nephew. Tonight your wife has blessed you with a son.
What a coincidence.
Thank you, Lord Caspian.
Maybe you've been watching a lot of drama.
Was abducted by Narnians. They've been breeding like cockroaches under a rock, waiting to strike!
You wonder why we don't like you.
Yep, I was living in the forest, minding my own business.
Exactly.
Cut down.
And you were here gaslighting me.
I will find Prince Caspian and finish what our ancestors began.
But they do work as a pretty good scapegoat, you know, to blame the Narnians.
Don't suppose you have any matches, do you?
Would this help?
You might have mentioned that a bit sooner.
That's my favorite shirt.
When Aslan bares his teeth, winter meets its death.
Mr. Thomas and the beavers. They're all gone.
He won't stop staring.
So don't look.
The kids, they're so ready to get into the game, right?
Yeah, I think they miss it.
They wear their clothes, yeah.
Drop him!
It's like, I don't like that choice of words, okay?
Best you can come up with.
A simple thank you would suffice.
Palmerines. In Narnia.
Where have you been for the last few hundred years?
London.
You're the kings and queens of old. King Peter, the Magnificent.
You probably could have left off the last bit.
You don't want to do that, boy.
Not me. Him.
Edmund's like, okay, you're just volunteering for me? Alright.
Maybe that horn worked after all.
What horn?
No!
I told you we should have killed him when we had the chance.
King of old, I'm with him.
We can't let him go.
Enough, Knickerbrick!
Or do I have to sit on your head again?
He's like, no, please don't do that again.
Narnians. They're supposed to be extinct.
When did we open a boarding house for Telmarine soldiers?
I'm not a soldier. I'm Prince Caspian.
I'm the freaking prince.
Won't stop until I'm dead.
But you can't leave. You're meant to save us. Know what this is.
Is there anything particular you see?
They found what I'm looking for.
Follow my soldiers.
He really likes hitting things when he makes a point. Like striking the dwarf in the face, stabbing the arrow. That's his speaking technique. And boots on the table? Who are you, Lalo Salamanca?
Caspian does know of the deep magic. My lord would have good reason to be nervous.
First our prince. Now his tutor. Miraz's own house are not safe. Or any of us.
Lord Caspian!
To Caspian before they do. The time you learned your history.
That's a lot to learn. That's a lot.
Face. What'd you expect?
Mr. Dance.
Long after you left that the Telmarines invaded. They retreated so deep into themselves that they haven't been heard from since.
Could Aslan have let this happen?
Aslan thought he abandoned us when you lot did.
And from the Narnia's perspective, it's gotta suck. Like, for them, they just went back to their lives back in London. But imagine, like, the rulers of your whole country just disappear one day. You know, you can see why the place would be unstable without, you know, that leadership.
We're friends.
Don't move, Your Majesty!
I mean, that must have been the perfect shot to take out a bear with one arrow. It's about to turn to the Revenant here.
Get treated like a dumb animal long enough. That's what you become. Only you're a more savage place than you remember.
I can hear you. The others will be as understanding.
Or maybe I'll come with you. I want to see you explain things to the Minotaur.
Real. And very bad temper.
I feel like you're stereotyping the Minotaurs. What if some of them meditate and are very calm, you know?
What is it?
Human. Them.
Oh, shoot. Ow.
Take it, go. It's more important than I...
Carry him, he can't be that heavy.
Choose your last words carefully, Talmarine.
You are a mouse.
I was hoping for something a little more original.
He looks so cool.
The actor voicing the mouse, too, is Eddie Izzard. He's a hilarious comic.
Paper cheap! Stay your blade!
Trust you have a very good reason for this untimely interruption.
He doesn't. Go ahead.
Just listen to the DLF in the first place.
DLF?
Dear little friend.
Well, that's not at all patronizing, is it?
Not lost.
You're just going the wrong way.
That explains it, then. You're mistaken.
This is why you always pull out Google Maps, okay? There's always someone thinks they know the way, but come on.
It's Aslan! It's Aslan over there!
You see him now.
He's traveling now. He's not going to be there.
He was there. He wanted us to follow him.
I'm not about to jump off a cliff after someone who doesn't exist.
Believe Lucy. I ended up looking pretty stupid.
Very true, Edmund. And I like that he has the humility to bring that up.
Why wouldn't I have seen him?
Maybe you weren't looking.
Edmund becomes so calm, you know.
Yeah, he really has changed a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, and become very supportive. Remember, he used to bully Lucy a lot.
When a son of Adam was king.
He's a Telmarine. Why would we want him as our king?
Help me claim it. And I can bring peace between us.
The Lord of Victory and Alambil, the Lady of Peace, have come together in the high heaven.
What if I don't believe in astrology, though?
Offer you our swords.
Where exactly do you think you saw Aslan?
Stop trying to sound like grown-ups.
I am a grown-up.
Lucy! Here.
I think after this, like, anytime Lucy has an idea, you just have to listen to her, okay? Like, with her track record.
Why do you think I didn't see Aslan?
You believed me.
Well, we got across the gorge.
Maybe you didn't really want to.
Maybe Aslan just likes me better.
I know, maybe I'm his favorite.
Just got used to the idea of being in England.
But you have to be here, aren't you?
While it lasts.
She always run away. It's her. Your Twitter, right? You told me yesterday.
Twitter is back, people.
You know, the connection of Lucy between Lucy and nature is like huge.
I know.
She always have like some privilege, right? Yeah. And Aslan as well.
Miss you so much. Why haven't you come to help us?
It's never happened the same way twice, dear one.
Wake up.
Certainly no. Whatever you like.
Me in the morning can relate.
Aslan?
They all united. Heal the world.
Caspian? Yes? And who are you?
Peter!
To be older.
If you like, we could come back in a few years.
They're not exactly
This
what
guy
I
is sensitive.
Hearts and swords are at your service.
Oh, she is so cute.
Who said that? Your Majesty, with the greatest respect.
Tell me, General. How many men did you lose? Then how do you explain your injuries? Many men were killed during this bloody Narnia attack. 3.
What a situation to be forced into by your leader, having to kill your own men to help, you know, cover up and generate ill will towards the Narnians.
What do you like?
Malcontents, complainers, stubborn as mules in the morning.
So you like him then?
He's not a family guy for sure. He just like kids.
Well, I definitely get the royal welcome. Despite how different things are, you know.
This is like the museum.
I forget exactly the explanation in the books, if this, like the geography of the area has changed and now it's underground, or if they moved the stone table there.
And war machines are on their way.
What do you propose we do, Your Majesty?
We need to get ready for it.
Who's in charge here? Who's in charge?
Before they strike us.
But that's crazy. No one has ever taken that castle.
There's always a first time. Again, we could probably hold them off indefinitely.
He's so mad she didn't support his idea.
This isn't a fortress. It's a tomb.
Means we'll just wait and starve us out.
We could collect nuts.
Yes, and throw them at the Telmarines. Shut up.
We're all acting like there's only 2 options. You've forgotten who really defeated the White Witch, Peter.
I think we've waited for Aslan long enough.
I mean, she just proved you guys wrong the last time. Like, did you forget the whole traveling situation, Peter?
Did you forget who's the smartest one? Ooh, Narnia Ubers. No helmet for sure. I think it still works now, right? The flashing size.
Your mortal enemy.
We have to find him.
You need to get the gate open.
You wouldn't even be here without him.
You and I can deal with mirrors.
Don't look at her. She's like all over the prince.
Yeah, she's not going to be thinking about this in a practical way.
Yes, I'm a mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, we were expecting someone, you know, taller.
Was that supposed to be irony?
5 more minutes.
I'm sleeping. I'm old.
Didn't help you escape.
Just so you could bring back Formida's lunch, you're here.
None soon enough. We are giving him your cell.
He even brought his glasses.
Made us as your father did. I'm sorry.
See.
Get up.
How did he beat them to Miraz when he went to go free the professor? Did they get lost in the castle?
I consider this inappropriate behavior.
That doesn't seem to have stopped you.
Put the sword down, Caspian. We don't want you to either.
This used to be a private room.
For once, I want the truth. You killed my father.
You said your brother died in his sleep.
That was more or less true.
What do you mean? More or less? It's...
How could you?
For the same reason you will pull the trigger. Our son
Stop! Stay right there!
will be like Caspian here. Fatherless!
Caspian! No!
Oh shoot. You have the only job.
I know. You're
and
playing
you dropped
with the
that
flashlight mid-battle.
And you brought it from the future. Oh shoot.
Oh, and they think that's the signal. Okay, Edmund, minus 10 points.
Peter! It's too late!
No, I can still do this!
Those poor two guards standing by themselves against the
I
whole
swear,
army.
if I see them, I would just give up, wave my white flag.
I'd be like, I don't get paid enough, okay?
Where's Lucy though?
She's a pacifist.
Probably still wandering in the forest looking for Aslan. There are a lot. No, don't die. I like him.
How much can a Minotaur squat, you know?
Quick, 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 quick. All she care about is her crush, you see?
Forget Edmund, Caspian.
Yup. Oh, he take one extra horse for Peter, right?
Yeah.
The men are still down there.
Oh. He's been hitting the gym. Poor guy.
And how brave is it for all the Narnians to be like yelling, like, leave us, let us die, like, you guys just save yourselves.
Wow, they lost a lot of people, right?
Yeah. Heavy, heavy casualties.
What happened?
Ask him.
Peter.
Me?
It's not time for the flaming.
The plan. Those soldiers might be alive right now. And if you just stayed here like I suggested, they definitely would be. First, I was thinking you'd lead these people. Hey! Not the one who abandoned Narnia. You invaded Narnia. Stop it!
Don't you think it would be expired after 100 years? I'm just saying.
Yeah, do you have to refrigerate it? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't lose Tyrion Lannister over here.
Thank you. What's your little friend?
I think the general isn't happy with him.
I mean, how many of his men does he keep losing thanks to his new king?
I think he's gonna switch sides soon.
I think that attack, though, did provide a good excuse for Miraz, like, oh, I need to be elected king to help lead you guys against the threat of the Narnians.
Want your uncle's blood? So do we. We can get it for you. Power greater still. One that kept even Aslan at bay.
I am thirst. Bites on the ice and not freeze. I can drink a river's blood.
No one hates better than us.
Plenty. Miras is death.
And more.
I think they will want something in return. They don't look like the nice people you can trust.
Let the circle be drawn. Uni imagine.
Is that my favorite girl?
Wait.
I mean, how cool is that?
I know.
One drop of Adam's blood, and you free me. Yours, my king.
Read the contract pretty carefully. I'm telling you.
Reaching her hand out for life reminds me of that famous painting in the Sistine Chapel with Adam and God.
Peter, dear, I've missed you.
You want some Turkish delight?
You know you can't do this alone.
No. How cool is that?
I know.
Edmund killed her. Not anyone else but him.
He's been down that road before. He knows how it ends.
Damn, there's a lot.
They're bringing the battle to you guys this time.
Next big plan. Little girl. Into the darkest parts of the forest. Alone.
He's so protective of Lucy now.
He's DLF, right? Yeah, DLF.
Brick was my friend too. But he lost hope. Lucy hasn't. And neither have I.
For RYYZN.
There is one in particular that may buy us some time.
They intend to surrender. No.
In order to prevent the abominable effusion of blood, single combat upon the field of battle. Reward should be total surrender.
Tell me, Prince Edmund.
King. Just king now. Peter's the High King.
Risk such a proposal when our armies would wipe you out. This is not a question of bravery.
So you're bravely refusing to fight a swordsman half your age.
You're hitting his ego.
Military advantage alone provides the perfect excuse.
I'm not avoiding anything. His Majesty would never refuse. To the people, the courage of their new king. Hope your brother's sword is sharper than his pen.
I love how all the men like basically force him into accepting too. They don't want to lose any of their men.
Yeah, he cannot even chicken out anymore.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I was hoping there's a long time for them. They have like a war to handle.
Time you hand this back.
Why don't you hold on to it? You might need to call me again.
Call me maybe.
That's the medieval version of giving out your number.
Might need to call me again?
Oh, shut up.
I think this part of the movie we get to know Peter better, right?
We'll see how he can do on his own.
Pressure.
It should appear to be going poorly.
Understood, Your Majesty.
We won't be too disappointed. I survive.
I mean, he knows his men don't like him.
Time to surrender.
Well, feel free.
Die for the throne.
Just
one.
You set him up for that. Come on.
Take the reins.
What are you doing?
Look who followed you.
Sure you don't need that horn?
That's the real reason she sent Lucy by herself.
I don't think that we'll get back anytime, you know. Uh-oh.
He's like, come on, you can do better.
Careful.
Lucy.
She got through. With a little help.
You won't let things get that closer.
He's like, this is not supposed to be a fair fight, come on.
Keep smiling.
Look at the other guy. Someone is giving him some water and some massage.
Yo.
Extremely well for his age.
Always been there. I never really.
Oh! Save it for later.
Ow.
That's pretty gracious, letting him call for a break right as he's about to get defeated.
Look out! Cheater. Yes. And look at the three guys on his team. Like, they don't even care about him.
Too cowardly to take a life. It's not mine to take.
Yep. Give it to him.
I mean, this is his chance to avenge his father.
I was wrong, making some Talmarin king.
Not one like you. Keep your life.
I'm pretty sure he won't kill him because it's the Disney movie. But he will earn the respect. I think so.
My game. It is over.
Nice.
That guy's been waiting to do that a long time.
Victory! Face your team!
Huh?
How do they start counting at the same exact time? Sorry.
I know.
It's like manufacturing a little earthquake.
Oh, this is smart. I feel bad for the horse though.
Same.
Fancy. Did you see that?
Looks like a platform and everything.
I know, fancy.
Yeah. No, you people have no imagination. Come on, this kid!
The strength of a dwarf to be able to hold someone like that, that's incredible.
So she's looking for Aslan. I'm pretty pissed, like, where is he when we need him the most? Like, the hell? I thought he's supposed to be a king. Can you cut that off and return to the fight?
I'm scared to come alone.
Never happened the same way twice.
Can I stop that?
Never know what would have happened. Think your friends have slept long enough?
I want to see Susan in the Hunger Games, honestly. That'll be a face-off with Katniss. I want to see that spin-off.
She can replace Jennifer. Just saying. Oi. Finally.
I mean, I think if you pick a fight with a tree, it's just gonna go badly.
thought it's gonna be a big. Sorry. It's a bit of anticlimax. The moral lesson here is like you cannot upset the mother of nature. See?
Yep.
Stop using nylon bags. Aquaman.
It's like first trees, now a literal river coming to life.
Did you see? He just have his like hair flip. You see? Off you go.
Kings and queens of Narnia, all of you.
Okay, another drop.
The smallest of drops for the mouse.
Oh,
What up?
thank you, Your Majesty.
Give him the MVP medal, please.
Oh, completely out of countenance. Perhaps a drop more.
I think it does that.
You can have a go.
We will not bear the shame of wearing an honor denied to our chief.
Love of your people.
Oh, look, thank you, of my huge humility.
Dear little friend you've told me so much about.
They never mentioned about the baby, right?
Any town marines who want to stay and live in peace are welcome to. Turn you to the home of our forefathers.
Brought them here from their world. The same world as our kings and queens.
So their origin is from the regular world too, just like the main character.
I will accept the offer.
You're gonna have a lot of technology things to have to learn coming into the other world, just saying.
Shall be good.
He's giving them a little Dyson flow. First come, first serve.
We'll go.
We will?
I will look after it until you return.
Coming back.
That's the face of the studio execs. No sequels? No more money? What?
Brother and sister have learned what they can from this world.
One day you'll see too. Come on.
Aww.
Worked anyway.
Why not?
I'm 1300 years older than you.
Who cares? What if in real life she finds someone that look like him? Look at the bear, so cute.
Aren't you coming, Phyllis?
Back to reality.
Your movie crush versus your real life date.
Yep.
I left my new torch in Narnia.
All right, so that is Prince Caspian. What did you think?
Of course I like the movie, but I'm still a bit pissed about Aslan. Okay, I haven't read the book, so I don't know a lot. But still, I would expect him to be more responsible. You know, he can just say that everything cannot happen at like the same. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he's supposed to be the king. He's supposed to protect his people, and he was like always show up at last minute.
Yeah, I mean, that is something I kind of want to talk about because I think it is a bit confusing. Like, Aslan really is representative of God. So, similar to how, like, in the first movie, the winter been going on for 1,000 years, he never helped out. It's like, oh, why didn't he show up and do it? I think it's more, he wants the humans to make the correct moral choices, and he's only going to intervene so much. Like, it's not like he's a physical king who's just abandoning his subjects, kind of. It's kind of like he wants people to make the right decisions, and I know it can kind of be hard to understand, but I think similar to the way, you know, believing in, like, a spiritual being who, like, runs the whole universe, like, the same way you could ask the question, like, oh, why doesn't God stop suffering in this world? You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
he's not supposed to interfere too much. I can get like not understanding that symbolism if you're just like, yeah, but you're an all-powerful lion who could do anything. Why are you letting the Narnians suffer? But it's really more Aslan doesn't want everyone to be happy. Aslan wants everyone to be good people. And
Okay.
and they go into it more in the book. Like there's a long travel period, if I remember correctly, like where they're just going across and Lucy sees Aslan and none of them believe her. And she doesn't have the courage to kind of like go look for him herself, even though she's supposed to. It's not really focused on in the movie because I think it's not as exciting. It's a little bit slower. But I think the idea is that Aslan wanted them to look for him. He wasn't just going to show up this time without being sought after in a way. But,
Okay, then I'm not mad anymore.
yeah, but I can
Like-
understand your frustration. Watching the movie, I totally relate to that. I'm like, okay, what were we doing over here? You know?
Yeah, but like I don't know, but I kind of prefer the first one more.
Same.
I don't
I
know
agree
why.
with you.
Yeah.
The first one, rewatching it, it was much better than I remembered, and it had I feel like it was better paced, better edited, and I also felt like it had more of a magical feeling, at least for me. And I
Yeah,
love the
like,
White Witch.
Agree.
We got to have
like
her come back a
how-
little bit.
Yeah, I want more of the White Witch. Like if they have more space for the White Witch in this part, then I would like this one more, because like she's such a a goddess to me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Give her the human blood, Peter. She needs to come in this movie. It'll make the ending so much better.
I know.
What did you think of Caspian, the new prince?
I think he's fine, but somehow I think Peter still have like the main spot here, even though his name isn't the title of the movie.
Yeah.
But like he could be more. He could like decide more, but Peter still like play the main role.
Yeah, I personally, I remember thinking this the first time I saw this, and I still feel the same way. I was pretty frustrated with Peter, and I just thought they added some extra teenage drama of like, who's going to be the leader? We can't get along because we have to have fights and stuff before we work together, that I just personally wasn't a huge fan of, you know.
Of Peter or the prince?
Between Peter and Caspian, I think they added some extra drama compared to the book, you know. And just, Peter felt a bit immature to me in this one. You know, almost
Really?
like, at least to me, maybe not. Did he not come across like that to you?
No, maybe because
Okay, maybe that's just me, maybe
the
that's just
puberty
me.
just right. Like, no, I think I really like him, and even Edmund as well. Like, I feel like they all grow up and be more mature, and
Okay.
like help out a lot more than the first part. And I think more like, to me, Prince Caspian is like more like the additional character.
Yeah,
Like I would like to learn more about him, more about his background story more than it's just like some part that I don't like get to know him a lot. That's why I'm still rooting for Peter.
Yeah, I agree with you. I wish they had more focus into Caspian's character and motivations. That's another reason I just feel like this movie had a lot of things going on. I do love Edmund in this movie because I think his growth in character, especially with how he treated Lucy, and also him being the one to like reject the White Witch, I thought that was just very appropriate and satisfying. Like, oh, he did take some of those lessons from the first movie to heart. How about Miraz as the villain? I mean, obviously, I think we both thought the White Witch was a stronger antagonist. What did you think of them and just the Telmarine soldiers in general?
I feel bad for him because he didn't have like he doesn't have the support of his own fellow, you know? Like all of them just like pretty much turned their back away from him like as soon as he fell from the ground, you know?
But can you blame them? I mean, he continuously like killed his own men and stuff.
He was a
and,
bit
like,
selfish, you know, like he just cared about his like goal.
yeah.
But yeah, like they kind of teach us the lesson, like don't be too selfish, you know.
Yeah,
I think
like,
so. I think all of the Disney movies somehow teach us something because it's for children to watch, right? I mean,
yeah.
that's what I'm thinking about this movie.
Yeah, I think Miraz just showed, like, if you're a leader who rules by cruelty and fear, like, no one's gonna like you, and you may have power for a small amount of time, but the second there's an opportunity to betray you, they will. Because if everyone hates you, you know, there's only so long before there's a chance someone else gets the upper hand, you know. But, and I think my favorite new character, personally, was Reepicheep, the mouse. I just love that concept of a little mouse
so
who's, like,
cool.
such a badass fighter.
And he has his own style as well.
I know, right? Like, come on. That I would not fight that mouse. No way. I'd be like, you can have my sword. I will honorably surrender to a great warrior anytime. But yeah, so that is Prince Caspian. Hope you guys all enjoyed the reaction. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be reacting to the next Narnia movie, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. If you do want us to see that, you can let me know in the comments, though, just so I do know. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.